What's up, everybody? Coach Daisha here, bringing you another hot topic. Now, as I record this particular video, we're only a couple of days away from a new year. 2026 is upon us. Maybe even when you're watching this, we've already hit the new year. And what's very common for people is to make resolutions, especially when it comes to their exercise and workout routines. Maybe you're somebody who quit making resolutions a long time ago, but it's human nature for us to see a new year and start thinking about some things that we would like to do differently in the new year as opposed to what we did in the year that's ending. So, I wanted to do a quick video to give you 3 tips that I have given my clients over the years when it comes to how to make an appropriate exercise resolution that we can actually stick with. And of course, if you're watching this video, you probably have put bone health as a priority on your list. And with that said, I want to keep that in mind with the tips that I give you, all right? So let's get started. Tip number 1 is to aim for 2 to 3 workouts each week that are osteo friendly, meaning those workouts include resistance training and impact movements if impact is applicable. And you all know that if you've been around here for a while and seen my other videos, you know about impact being optional for certain people. So with that said, when you start to look at your workout routine, if you're not already incorporating strength training, it is paramount that you start, okay? If you're absolutely new to strength training, then starting with 1 day a week is fine. Work yourself up to 2 days a week, and eventually get to 3 days a week of full body strength training, meaning you're working upper body, lower body, core movements, all in the same workout. The best thing to do is to also include your impact movements on those same days within that same workout. This gives you all of the components that you need to improve your bone health and not having to spread it out throughout the week and making your week kind of clunky, okay? So one of the things that I like to do when I'm creating workouts for my osteo clients is to do just that. Give them 2 to 3 days of full body workouts with an impact movement included within the workout. Of course, once again, it's full body, so it includes everything else, including core stability movements. But if you can start with workouts like this, then you don't really need to worry about everything else. The other 4 days of your week, especially if you're doing 3 days of strength training, the other 4 days of your week could be whatever you want them to be. They could be cross training where you're doing other types of cardio. It can be active recovery where you're doing some low impact things like yoga, Pilates, or it can just be rest days. Sky's the limit with those other 4 days of the week. But those 3 days, if you can devote those 3 days to the strength training and the impact, you know you're doing workouts that are going to help improve your bone health. Tip number 2 is probably the most important tip, because if you don't do this, then the workouts will probably not happen in the first place. And that is, you got to write it down, okay? So look at your own personal schedule Monday through Sunday. What are the 2, possibly 3 days a week that you can devote to doing these workouts? Now, pick days where you've got the time to do it, okay? I would say at least a 30-minute block, maybe a 45-minute block in your day that you can do these workouts, whether it's at a gym or at home. Remember, if it's at a gym, you're also going to have to include your travel time, etc. But if it's at home, then pick a time that you know you've got 30, maybe 45 minutes to do the full workout, okay? Now here's the important part. You actually have to pull out a planner or your calendar or maybe your phone if you like to keep your schedule there, and you have to actually schedule it. This means if you've decided to do your workouts on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, that's great. But you got to write it down and you got to put a time to it, okay? Whether that's 6 a.m. or 6 p.m., I don't care. But make sure that you're picking days and times that you can stay consistent. That's the key. You got to stay consistent with these workouts. Don't just put it up in your head and think, oh yeah, I'll get 3 workouts in a week, easy peasy. You have to schedule them. You have to pretend that these are non-negotiable events, just like anything else in your life. You wouldn't bail on the doctor. You wouldn't bail on anything that was work-related. You got to make sure these workouts become non-negotiable, just like everything else. And one of the best ways to do that is to actually schedule them. Pick your day, pick the exact time that you plan to do these workouts, and then stick with it. Your test now is to see what you do for the next 4 weeks. If at the end of 4 weeks you have stuck to this schedule and you haven't missed a single workout, maybe you just missed one, but other than that, you've stuck to the schedule, then guess what? Congratulations, you have found a schedule that works for you. However, if at the end of 4 weeks you have missed quite a few workouts, then you got to go back to the drawing board and see what the issue was. Is it the schedule itself? Are the days not working for you? Is it the time? Maybe the time's not working for you. Or maybe you just don't have the type of workouts that you're looking forward to. And that's something where you got to do a little bit more research and find the type of strength training workouts with those impact movements that make sense for you. Whatever it is, at the end of 4 weeks, you're going to reevaluate what you've been doing. If you haven't missed anything, great, keep it up. If you have missed quite a few of those workouts, then let's go back to the drawing board and readjust. But tip number 2 is probably the most important. You have to schedule your workouts. They are non-negotiable. And tip number 3, find an accountability buddy. As much as most of us think that we can do this alone, that we can write this schedule down and just stick to it and we don't need anybody else, that's just not human nature. Most of us do need somebody else to be accountable to help us stick with a brand new routine. Now, once you're in the routine and it has truly become a habit, maybe that accountability buddy is not as paramount as it is at the beginning. But when you are starting something new, one of the best things to do is to attach it to somebody else, all right? Now think about your current situation. Is that somebody local? Is it a family member, a friend, a coworker, somebody in your local vicinity that you can be accountable to? Maybe you guys go to the gym together at the same time. Maybe you go for walks together in the neighborhood, whatever that looks like. Or is it virtual? Maybe it's somebody that you've met online that you know that you can hop on a Zoom with and do a workout together. Whatever works for you, I want you to find an accountability buddy to help you stick with this routine. The other thing that's really important is after you make this new schedule, it is important to communicate that to the people who are important in your life. For example, let's say your current schedule, your current life schedule, we'll call that schedule A. This new schedule that you're going to create that includes these workouts, we'll call that schedule B. If you don't ever communicate that schedule B is now a new thing, everybody else in your life is assuming that you're still on schedule A, and they may be trying to quote unquote derail what you're doing over in schedule B. Now, this isn't on purpose. They're not trying to purposefully do that. It's simply they didn't know. They didn't realize that you have this new schedule, that you've got these new priorities and goals in mind. Make sure you communicate your new schedule to the people in your life. That way they can support you and once again, keep you accountable for your new routine. So start thinking about that. Who can be your accountability buddy? And who are the people in your life that you need to communicate these new changes to? Tip number 3, as important as tips 2 and 1, okay? Find that accountability buddy and start communicating. And that's it, everybody. I hope that you found this video helpful. Drop in the comments below, what is your schedule for 2026? What are you going to be doing? What are the days that you're going to be getting your workouts in? And when I say workouts, I'm being specific here. I'm talking about those lifting workouts. But of course, if you're doing anything else, you can drop that below too. It's always fun to see what people's schedules look like. We all have different personal schedules, so make sure that this schedule works for you and not somebody else. Happy 2026. Good luck in the new year with your resolutions, and I'll see you for another hot topic.